Recently, I made the decision to start going to therapy. I struggle with anxiety, panic attacks, overthinking, depression, you name it, all the fun things. And over the last little while, there have been some additional things that have cropped up in my life that have added to my stress level. I have a very much loved family member who is currently struggling with a very serious medical condition. I lost a job that I loved, and I have struggled mightily dealing with that. And I also grapple with a very complicated, very dysfunctional, very messy, and seemingly unsolvable family situation. So I decided to go out and get myself a therapist. And unfortunately, as hopeful as I was, it just didn't turn out the way that I needed it to. So I decided to step away. And today I want to talk about why I decided to step away from therapy. But before I do that, I want to make it 100% crystal clear that I am not, under any circumstances, advising anybody to quit therapy. If you're in therapy and it's working for you, that is seriously something to celebrate. If you are struggling in any part of your life and you're considering getting therapy, I think that that's something that everybody should do for themselves. Not every story is going to end like mine did. And mental health is every bit as important as physical health. And I would never advise anybody to not take care of their physical health. So, I think therapy can be a wonderful thing when it works. Now, my therapist that I found, he was kind and he was very professional. He was a good listener and he was really quite easy for me to talk to. But after several sessions, I started stepping away from them, realizing that I really wasn't getting anything out of it. I felt like I was repeating myself, and the same things were being said at every session, and I wasn't getting what I needed out of them to help me manage the issues that I went to therapy for in the first place. I needed something concrete. I needed concrete tools. I needed super good suggestions. I needed direction. I needed help with the situations that I was talking with him about. To be honest, and quite frankly, what I needed somebody to tell me what to do. Because if I knew what to do about all these situations that I was going through and the situations that I was trying to navigate, I wouldn't have been in therapy in the first place. There is another reason that I also chose to stop. It's not just that I wasn't getting solutions to the problems that I was dealing with on a daily basis, but, and this is probably going to be controversial, but there were times when I felt like things were going to go to places that I didn't want to go to. And there may be those that think, well, if you don't want to do the hard work, therapy's not going to work for you. But honestly, at 65 years old, if I haven't gone there yet, I don't know that I need to go there. And I definitely don't want to go there. So, for whatever that's worth, that is another reason that I chose to stop. But that's not the most important reason. The most important reason is I needed solutions to my problems, and I just wasn't getting them. So I might, at some point in the future, look for another therapist. But for now, I've chosen that I just want to step away. I am not interested in wasting any more time or any more money repeating myself over and over and not receiving any solutions for what's going on. So that's my story. That's why I did it. I'm disappointed. I was really hopeful that it was going to help, but I do a pretty good job of managing my emotions on my own for now. So we'll see what the future holds as far as whether or not I decide to go back. So if you're navigating life after 60, or at any age for that matter, we welcome all ages here. If you're struggling with a little bit of anxiety, maybe some family issues, maybe a panic attack or two here and there, relationship problems, any kind of struggling at all, or even if you're just trying to navigate the world as you get older, I'd love for you to subscribe, because around here, we work on things together. We get through things together, one honest conversation at a time. So I want to say thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and we will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.